Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we're doing a revisit to Grabekeepers in an XYZs world. Now this is one of those decks, it happens every now and then, that pleasantly surprises me with how good it is. Better than I even anticipate going into it, and this was really that deck. I had no idea Grabekeepers could swarm like this. Really, I mean, it's just with Throne and our Nefarious and our Inari, you're just getting tons and tons, and of course Spy, you're just flooding the field with level 4 monsters. We even have Rite of Spirit, which is going to special summon one of your monsters from the graveyard. It's absolutely crazy, guys. So these are probably the cards you don't recognize. It's Nefarious, Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness. You can only control one. If you control Spellcaster monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. And during the end phase, you can destroy one of your monsters and special summon this monster. Could be kind of useful. I did it once. I don't think it's in the replays, but I did do it once with a Utopia who's out of charges, and I just brought this boy back in and did another XYZ. I think I eventually lost the duel, but it was a cool play. So he makes anything, any spellcaster. Of course, Grabekeepers are all spellcasters. That's an XYZ, guys. We're using Cowboy, Utopia, Delteros, and 2 Gaga Samurai. But of course, we still have Necro Valley and we still have Spiritualists, so we have 2 Supernaturalists. Now, when I'm talking about swarming, you're also using Necro Valley Throne. Its second effect, that usually doesn't see too much play, but in this version of Gravekeeper sees a lot more play. It's this: immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Gravekeeper's monster. You can only do that once per turn, so that just gets more level 4s on the field. It's actually really it's just a smooth deck, guys. We're using Ties That Binds. Obviously, your Gravekeepers will get pretty big with Necro Valley, but Ties That Binds helps Gaga Samurai get to lethal and just get over things in general. Because, like I said, this deck weirdly swarms the board. Honestly, you just start with the Gravekeeper Spy set first turn, flip him up, bring out 2 normal summon, special summon. You got plenty of monsters, guys. It's, like I said, pleasantly surprised by how good this deck was. It has no out for Sun Saga, so I mean, that's a pretty big deal. But other than that, it's great. I love how this deck runs. It's so much fun. But yeah, you can't run around right now with no out to Sun Saga. But I don't want to just ruin the concept of these decks to shoehorn in just an out to Sun Saga to make it viable, because Sun Saga is not going to be around forever. But the idea of this deck can be around forever, so we'll just ignore Sun Saga from now, so don't come at me and be like, hey, this deck can't be Shiranui, because a lot of things can't beat Shiranui. But it's so much fun, guys. I was really, like I keep saying, pleasantly surprised with this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing Old School Taya. That's actually pretty interesting. We're going second. Using Dark Magician and what dragon is that? I don't even really know. Felguard. Anyway, starting with that Aloof Lupine's Metaphys, double banishing Nephthys. We have our boy Nefarious. We have a Necro Valley Throne, and we have a way to bring him back. So he's searching. He searches an Ace of Metaphys. Oh, I remember this duel. I totally messed this up. I have lethal, and I messed it up by setting this Spy. If I would have normal summoned this Spy, I had lethal. You'll see right now. So we set the Spy, should have normal summoned the Spy. Then we use Throne to bring out our Spiritualist, special summon our Nefarious. Then we go Gaga Samurai. Now, if I would have left him face up, used him for the XYZs, left either my Spiritual or my Nefarious, they're both 1500 attack. Ties That Bind, they would have been 1600, 2100. Swing once for 400, then we would have swung twice. He would have only had 1500 life points. We would have won the duel. That's one misplay. Now he's going to draw Sense Wind. So the duel should have already been over. We had that beat with one hand. Let's go an Ace and Metaphys. Draw Sense Wind was a Kiteroid. So we have a Kiteroid to face. We get another Nefarious. So he's got a Metaphys Dimension. I don't know what he's going to banish. Oh, I think he targets our right. Yeah, he tries to banish our back row, so it's a big mistake. So we bring out our Spiritualist. Spy's effects get wasted, but that's okay. He special summons a Nephthys, not a big deal at all for Utopia. And we still have our Gaga Samurai swinging twice, even at 1400 is pretty good. And we get to normal summon our Nefarious Archfiend. That's a tie-set bind, pretty fat. Now remember, he's got Kiteroid, but we have 2 swings with Gaga Samurai and 1 swing with Nefarious. So it's 1 Kiteroid. Wouldn't have done it, even if he didn't do that wonky graveyard play there. We still had him lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yuma. Going second this time. No sleever map for our boy. 2 Nefarious. Spy and a Throne. Our boy sets 3. We're going to set 1. Set our right. Use our Necro Valley Throne to bring out a Spiritualist. We're good to go. Now he is Evil Eye. He's gonna flip up, throw a Gorgonio, use a Treacherous, destroy our Spy before he gets to flip up, tries to storm us, but we can just chain right a Spirit and bring back our Spy, no problem. Now Gorgonio throws away a monster, or throws away a card from his hand. Search Pareidolia. Pareidolia lets him search Medusa, and this boy has initiated his combo. Gets to use her effect to add a Selene to the hand. And he's good. He's got his Selene. He can't swing over Spy, but he's got a Selene. We get a great top deck of a Descendant. Descendant gets rid of the Spy, destroys the Selene. She's going to banish our Spy, no big deal. Now we special summon Nefarious. That's Gaga Samurai. We're not quite lethal yet, but we're getting there. We're going to tie-set bind, throw our Descendant away, double swing into a Medusa. Then he's in trouble in top deck mode. Top deck's nothing, has to scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Igami, and you usually don't see that. Going first. No sleever mount for our boy. We're starting with a handful of monsters. That's what you really want. We're going to set our Spy first turn. He's got a Gozuki, throwing away a Spirit Master. Now, throwing away a Spirit Master, I knew exactly what back row that was. That's the back row that banishes from your grave. So it could get an instance of destruction and not have to banish a Spectral Sword or something. So here, Gozuki does the honors of swinging into our Spy. We bring out our Descendant. Descendant throws away the Spy, forces that back row, banishes those 2 cards. Spirit Master destroys my Descendant. Our turn's just getting started though. We normal summon Spy, special summon Nefarious. We would have been able to go into Gaga Samurai or whatever we really wanted and finish this boy off. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Jaden. Going first. No sleever mount for our boy over there. Handful of monsters works. We're going to just start with setting a Spy since we did go first turn. Obviously, if we were going second, we would have done things a little different, but we don't. So we're going to flip up our Spy, bring out a Spiritualist. Obviously not going to use her for a fusion, though. Normal summon our Descendant. Now, Descendant gets rid of Spy. We aim to destroy the monster. Our boy's going to Raigeki break our Spiritualist. That's perfectly fine. We special summon our Nefarious Archfiend. That's an XYZ summon of Gaga Samurai. Now, remember, we're swinging for lethal with tie-set bind. We discard or detach our Descendant. Now he's going to Red Eye Spirit, 2k defense over our Gaga Samurai. Now he's going to use Legend of Black Stone, bring out an Archfiend Lightning, swing into our poor boy, swing with 1800. Now he makes a bit of a misplay coming up. I'll show you in a moment. So we go with Necro Valley, then we go with our Spiritualist. Her and the Spy make our Supernaturalist. We're going to tie that bind just to get a little bigger. Now we're going to swing over Archfiend Lightning. Now guys, all he's got to do is normal summon that last turn. He didn't use his normal summon. He used a Red Eye Spirit. Or I guess he did use his normal summon on his stone. But if he would be able to normal summon his Meteor Dragon, other Red Eyes monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. But obviously you can't normal summon when you use your Red Eyes Fusion, so he was kind of stuck. Stone of Legend doesn't let him add because of Necro Valley. Overall, just nothing he could really do. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing little Mokuba. This is Dapper Mokuba, though. We're going first. So we got plenty of Gravekeepers. We're going to set a Spy, go with Necro Valley. He's using Charge of Light Brigade, so already he's getting eaten up by Necro Valley. Can't move those cards around, can't activate effects, so he's going to have a tough time getting over Necro Valley. How is he going to do it? He's going to use that Rico he just searched. His first search was a Rico, but we're on to him. We're going to flip our Spy face up, bring out Descendant. Descendant's going to destroy that Rico before he gets any attacks off. Now we got a Supernaturalist coming out. Going to steal the win. Nice and easy, old school Gravekeeper style. No XYZs needed here. Just pure counter to Lightsworn. He stops us for a turn with a Sphere Boy. Best card Duel Links has ever seen. One of the first cards Duel Links has ever seen. Pretty crazy to think. We search a throne and our boy scoops. So yeah, even just the normal Gravekeeper win cons are consistent in this deck. I fell in love with this deck, guys. It was so much fun. Swarming the field like this with Gravekeeper monsters is just insane. And, you know, I said it has no out to Sun Saga, but obviously if you could get a Necro Valley off really fast, that'll slow down a Shiranui. But regardless, it's not made to kill Shiranui, it's just made to get crazy amounts of XYZ summons off while still having your Gravekeeper win con backups. It's a really smooth deck. I really like this deck, guys. So hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.